Are people arriving? People are arriving. Okay, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly, I'm outdoors. Ouch! I just got a cramp in my foot. Here we are. Together again. Okay, and I'm going to keep track of who's first, because here's the big excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Very festive. I'm outdoors, and that's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the name of the game. By ABBA, remember? Okay, we're celebrating wildly. Welcome, everybody. Just in case some missed it. Wouldn't that be charming if after the show I had 199? I might even have them now. But I had 200 earlier, so I thought, what the heck, I'm doing it. Trying to get cozy, ladies and gentlemen. Let me write down who all's here. Also, yeah, what is going on with that? Okay, hang on. Let me just back up and wish everybody a hello. Let's see. What am I doing here? We have Watcher as first. Card quality paper, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on here. Just talk amongst yourselves. Like, what else would you do? Wait for me every second? Okay. Well, I just dropped the paper. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and just chat wildly. Mark Damon says he's never on time. We have Watcher. Mark Damon. Pat Hacker. Oh, this is wonderful so far. Then we have Jean. And Nico. That's Nicholas, for those who don't know. And Batty. Hello, Batty. Welcome aboard the crazy train. The big celebration. Am I right? Do I have everybody? Lisa, when is your birthday? February 9th, 1964. What happened on that date here in the United States, ladies and gentlemen? February 9th, 1964. It's clearing up. I brought some of this out. Just so I don't look so hideous. At any rate, wouldn't that be funny if that thing blew over? I might have to take this coat off because I'm getting a little warm already. I have 9 people here. And 2 likes, 8 people, if everybody can go up and press like wildly. Yes, I was born 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, the Beatles arrived and they were on the Ed Sullivan show. So it looks like we might have a lurker or 2, but that's okay. Buddy Bates. Buddy Bates. Live for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Watcher, can you kind of be my assistant today just in case Freethinker cannot be here? I just want to know if I have everybody down thus far. I have Watcher, Mark Damon, Pat Hacker, Jean the Dancing Machine, Nicholas, also known as Nico, Batty Woman, and Buddy Bates. And we'll give it another, we'll wait till it's 5 minutes in, and we can start. I had a slight mishap today, ladies and gentlemen. Dan D is here. Dan. We'll just call you Dan. Welcome. I don't think we've ever seen you before. Live for you. Oh, it's Shelly. Is it Shelly? Blue Doe. I'm so excited. Oh, my God. Do you want me to call you Dan or your real name? I guess you said... Wait a minute. Oh, not with an EY. Okay. Well, all right. I'm going to write Dan Shelly. Okay. Here's the deal. Is Jake here? Where's our little Jake? No clue why it comes up. But which Shelly are you, honey? Do you mind saying, are you Blue Doe? From a state that I won't mention on live Facebook or YouTube, wherever I am. Really? How interesting. Okay, let's see your hat on your nose. Well, all right, but the thing is, it's holding my hair together. But I'll do it. How's that? You know me, I'll do just about anything, and I say just about. Oh my God, it's Shelly Godwin, you goofball. I thought you were... Oh my God, I'm so excited. My friend Dan, not sure why it's coming up Dan, but I'm going to strip already, ladies and gentlemen. Ba-da-da-dum. It's too, I get warm and stuff with my hot flashes. Okay, good. Watcher, thank you. Okay, here's the deal. Shelly, normally we play, kind of trivia-based deals or whatever, games. But because we're celebrating, in case you didn't notice, she's the one who gives me advice on the blisters of fever. At any rate, and I went to school with her. Oh, my God. At any rate, I've just lined up some questions that are just, that's nothing trivia. It's just getting to know you. I call it Share, Care, and Nostril Flare. I did have a slight mishap today in that I'm running out of printer ink. So, okay, I'm going to start with Watcher and just ask you a question. You ready, Watcher? I did too. I thought it was in the pyramids. I'm going to go ahead and maybe do these back here that didn't print out that well. So, yes, that's what we're celebrating, the 200 subscribers. Okay, Watcher. Okay, let's see here. Now, mind you, I have my printer ink's running out, so I'm trying to get these over with first. Okay. Watcher, if you had to do a last-minute lecture or speech in order to fill in for the actual speaker, who unfortunately had a terrible car accident, I might add, what subject would you feel the most comfortable discussing? I'm not done. You would not have notes or PowerPoint. It would just be off the cuff, live in front of these people. If you chose not to do the public speech, the person in the accident would slip into a coma. There you go. Have at it. You know, I might have to get my fuzzy pillow. Isn't this fun so far? I'm sure I give Watcher this insane... Oh, horses are remodeling. Okay, I forgot to tell you. Shelly, Watcher gets to answer first. But then, I mean, because it's just a question for her, and then we can jump in, but that's fine. Go ahead and jump in if you want, I guess. Maybe we should just do it casual today. I don't know who Dan is. Well, thank you, Batty Woman. Shelly, let me introduce you to this crazy crew. Everybody welcome Shelly, who for some reason is coming up Dan. You know, clearly she went to school with me. We used to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom. You know, the usual stuff. So, she now lives in Florida, and I don't know what else to say about you. Okay, Watcher is thinking. Okay, Watcher's answer is she would do a speech on narcissists and how to spot them and avoid the destruction they wreak on society. Oh my God, that's wonderful. That's an excellent, deeply thought out question. Answer. Oh, that's true. Pat Hacker says it could be somebody who used to have the... Do you like my Mayberry shirt? It's from Mount Airy, North Carolina. Okay. Mark Damon, you are next, sir. Watcher has had one. Mark Damon, I'm going to go ahead and read you a question. Okay. Mark Damon, listen carefully. Would you reap the rewards of being a best-selling author if you had a ghostwriter and didn't write one word? You would never be outed for this. Would you do it? I'm just hoping Mark Damon is still here, because if not, we can... Really, anybody can answer. Should we just do it? I don't know what to do. I need help. Pat Hacker, you're always good with advice. What should I give everyone an individual? Okay, Mark Damon says no. I have an idea. Let's go through this one time with the personalized things, and then everybody can answer the next time through. Does that sound good? It's kind of a balanced act. Okay, Mark Damon said he would not keep it casual. So do you mean like just let anybody answer, Pat Hacker? If you mean let anybody answer whenever they want, Pat Hacker, just press 1. Pat really does help me a lot, so I admire her. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Next question. It might keep things flowing quickly. Okay, Nicholas Miller said he would do it, but he would give total money, oodles, mind you, to street dog care. Okay? Yeah, these are just sort of, you know, share, care, and nostril flare. Okay. Okay, everyone, I guess. Well, then, I don't know. Maybe, I think I should... Pat Hacker, I'm going to do my idea. We're going to go through one time with personalized. Then we're going to do a free-for-all. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, Pat, you're up. Here goes. Pat Hacker, if you could prevent a crime from taking place that would harm many civilians, but in return you had to live undercover and away from family and friends for 2 years, would you do it? Hello, Digital. Everybody welcome Digital. Digital Diva is here. Digital, just in case you missed it, the person known as Dan is actually Shelly. And we went, okay, you would do it. Pat Hacker said she would do it. Anybody else who wants to answer it is absolutely welcome to. Diva, I'm going to just go through one time with the question, like, Diva, would you or wouldn't you? And then we're going to do a free-for-all. Shelly says, Shelly Dan Shelly says without a doubt. And everybody's greeting wildly. This is fun, Shelly. I'm so glad you're live. Hilarious. Nicholas would do it as well. Okay. This cigarette was from a while ago. See what Shelly did? We smoked together in school. This is her fault. Do you still smoke, Shelly? Press yes if you do. Mick! Oh my God, Mick, you're here. My friend Mick from up the road. I know him. I love him. I can't live without him. Digital would do it as well. Okay. Next, this is for Jean. In a possible mate, Jean, the dancing machine, what is most important to you in a possible mate? Dan Shelley says she smokes cigars. I don't know where Jake is. He said he'd be here because I have some questions just for him. But they could go to Mark Damon as well, or Batty Woman. Jean, in a possible mate, what is most important to you? This is so fun because after this, I want to ask you all something that's not on the list. So, as soon as Jean answers... Oh, by the way, Mick, we're celebrating. That's why I'm like this. And, Mick, the name of the game is... And, Mick, one more thing. Now, if my subs get down to $1.99, I'm going to scream, but it's okay. Oh, I have to name the subs of the week. Okay, Jean's answer is, oh my God, I love it. Intellectually deep thinker, honest, open-minded, and great in bed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Thank you, Jean. I'm going to name the loungers of the week right now. Here goes, loungers of the week. One of them is here, ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. But it doesn't matter, it's still getting named. Here's the loungers of the week. And meanwhile, before I move on to the other... Okay, Watcher is saying honesty. And Dan Shelley is saying good-looking, financially stable, 6 feet tall. Oh, my God, you're like really... what's it called? Zoning in. I forget what it's called. Good-looking, financially stable, 6 feet tall, martial arts expert, and a good cook. Mark Damon says, how about 4 out of 5? And Batty Woman says, I agree, great in bed, but no snoring. And Digital Diva says, funny and intelligent. I get the idea your husband is because, I don't know. For some reason, I love her husband, even though I don't know him. Okay. I'm going to name the loungers of the week. While I'm doing that, can everybody write down how you know me, where you met me, where you found the channel? Then we'll move on. The loungers of the week are Jake, who is not present yet. Robin Palumbo. It's like Columbo, but it's... Robin is my friend that I always say she's a liberal, but she doesn't like the PC stuff. And Mick Boyle. Oh my God. You're a lounger of the week. It gets you absolutely nothing. Okay. Watcher met... Okay, then Nicholas's answer is extremely handsome, tall, hot, smart, and self-assured with sense of humor. You know what my criteria is? In case you want to know, I'll answer these if you'd like. Respect. That's the most important thing to me in a relationship is respect. Mick, do you remember whenever I was in a panic, like whether to date Joel or not because he was short? I'm like, can I date someone that short? And you're like, Lisa, and you gave me a big lecture. It was very cute. Okay. Mark hasn't slept in bed for years. Okay. Buddy Bates met me at Cabin Talk. Pat Hacker at Tom Hartman. Watcher over at Tom Hartman. And then Dan Shelley's saying, talking about Robin's last name. Mark Damon met me at Rivero. And Batty Woman found me through ESP. Very good. Are you sure that wasn't a curse? And, oh my God. Do you want me to read this out loud, Digital? I guess so. If you put it here, it's going out loud. Digital Diva says, OMG, on Mike Rivero's live chat, and I was a bitch at first on the chat, but Lisa's loving ways turned me around. That is so damn sweet. I might cry, or better yet. Caution! Caution, my chat husband's here. We have Mick, how did you meet me? I'm sure. Mick has known me forever. Caution met me on Rivero. And Nicholas is Tom Hartman. And, okay, yeah, Caution is here. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to move along. Now that I know how you all met me, I think. Shelley, I met you in school, right? Dan Shelley. I have to get a drink of water, but it's right here. All right, this question is for Nicholas. Nicholas. I'm going to flip around to the front. Thank God it's not windy, but let me get... Nicholas. For $324,987, a free trip to my bathroom, would you walk into a town meeting, make no eye contact, march to the front, take off your pants, all whilst singing America the Beautiful? You could never tell why you did this, and yes, your court fees would be covered. Nicholas, would you? Batty Woman, you're next. Cheers. Oh, I'm using my Confederate cup. Ah! I have a Union one too, don't panic. Been there, done that? Yes, why not? Nicholas would do it. I don't either. Shelley, Dan Shelley says, no, I don't wear panties. Mark would do it for nothing. Oh my God. And Caution has done worse. And Mick says he likes my set. And everybody's laughing at Shelley. And Digital Diva would as well. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next. Cher, Kara, Nostril, Flare. Oh my God. Okay. Batty Woman. Batty Woman. Wait, I have one here. Just a minute. I'm going to give you one of Jake's. Celebrate good times. Come on. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give... Okay, here goes. This is for Batty Woman. Okay, Batty Woman. A stranger approaches you at the post office, or whatever you have over there that's similar, and gives you a key. He utters the words, "The key holds many a secret," and then walks off. What do you do next? I worked on these, these are just off the top of my head. Believe me, Mick can fill you in on that, ladies and gentlemen. What would you totally do if? I love doing these. I've done them many a time. So, there's your question. Now, where the hell is it? Okay. Waiting for Batty Woman. The key holds. My God, you'd shoot him in the back? Oh my Lord, that's a bit much, Dan Shelley. Do you know what you would do next? Batty Woman would not take the key. Gene would follow him, pin him to the ground, and make him tell me the whole story. I would just follow him out the door and say, what's going on here? Get it? Like, where did you get the Mayberry shirt? I got it in Mount Airy, North Carolina, on one of my many visits to that town. Because, oh, this looks delightful, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Because, when I got divorced, my husband moved to Florida. And so, we would meet halfway and exchange Spencer when he was younger. Also known as the Child. And so, I would stay at the Mayberry Motor Inn. It was really cool. Thank you, Buddy Bates. And speaking of Buddy Bates, you're up. All right, buddy. Okay. Let's see. Buddy Bates. Have you ever seen a UFO? If not, would you want to? I'm going to try to chew gum instead of smoking as much. You proud? Boy, I really get warm during this. I already did it on my nose. Yeah. Buddy Bates has seen a UFO. Interesting. Okay. Dan, Shelley, no, and hell no. Mark Damon has not seen one, but he wants to. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to give them the first chance, Mick. It's very casual today because... Batty Woman has seen one. Really? Buddy Bates says... Sorry as I salivate wildly. 10 triangles flew over my house and one was out of formation. Watcher never saw one. Digital never saw one. Gene says they are flying all over the place here in Costa Rica, or everyone says. Nicholas says, well, many thousands in New Haven, Connecticut saw strange lights for hours. That's right. In 1958, I was one. Came the dawn. And the whole family watched. Came the dawn. God love. Everybody welcome Came the dawn. I force people to welcome each other here because it's appropriate. Can everybody press like who is, you know, just sort of getting here? Shelley, it's your turn for a question. Mick says, forced welcome came. Okay, Shelley. Okay, Shelley. Would you live your current lifestyle, but have a more comfortable nest egg and be assured of... No, wait a minute. Let me try that again. Would you live your current lifestyle with just a little more of a nest egg and be assured of a comfortable but not extravagant long life, or opt for having unlimited money and no guarantee of a healthy life? Stipulation: the unlimited money could not be used for medical treatments. You would have whatever insurance your country offers or that you currently have. Holy Ghost, that was a long one. Off the top of my head, ladies and gentlemen, but I will tell you, I have a book that I can't find. It's called, what's it called, Mick? Like, questions? Oh, I forget what it's called now. I can see it in my mind. It's supposed to be conversation starting questions. I couldn't find it, so I just made these up. Too complicated, Mark Damon? Basically, would you live your life like you are now, but you'd have a little bit more money in the bank, and you'd be guaranteed a long life? Or would you take unlimited amount of money, no guarantees of health care, stick with the health care you have now, but you'd be rich? That's the question. Without, you know, whatever, looking into it, looking it up, reading it. And that's for Shelley. Dan, Shelley. Okay, Came the Dawn says something. Option 2. Okay. Who's double? I'm just a simple country girl. I keep my life as it is and the longevity. All right. Okay, a watcher says, I have no desire for wealth, so comfortable, long life. Money can't buy you love, but it can heat your home. Very good one, Pat Hacker. Okay. Digital. Digital, what is the most important to you in terms of friendship? The most important quality in a person in terms of friendship? That's for Digital Diva. Batty Woman says, nest egg. I would be rich if I just lived by the sea. Oh, that's nice. The longer I live, the more I'm convinced that people who are loving and kind are very few. And Digital, I don't know if you heard my question to you, but what quality is the most important to you in terms of a friendship? Friendship, not a lover. A lover, as Mick says. Anyone who says money can't buy you happiness doesn't know where to shop. I'm sort of like that in a way, honestly. I mean, all these people that, oh, money means nothing, it's because they're freaking rolling in it. Do you get Tauber loans? I don't know what that is, but Mick does because he knows a lot. Shelley says, Dan Shelley says trust. Digital says, I have a very high criteria for friends. I have to be able to call you to bail me out of jail at 2 a.m. Yeah, baby. I don't know what that is, but Nicholas evidently does. This Toblerone. Not sure. I don't know what it means, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's chocolate. Okay, Mick. Mick knows everything, literally. I'm not kidding. He knows everything. Okay. I don't mean that in a negative way. Mick, you're next. Miguel, would you leave your country and never return? Never contact family or friends? If it would end all wars and lead to peace on earth, your death would be faked. People would think you were dead. Would you do it, Mick? Including Jason. He cannot come along. Triangles of milk chocolate. Would you? My God. Mick would do it. How about anybody else? I'm going to smoke. Pat says yes. Mark says yes. Jean says she would. Digital Diva said yes. Watcher, yes. Oh, you guys are very peaceful. I love that quality. Nicholas Miller says yes. I mean, no husband, nothing. You understand that? Or wife. Yes for my grandbaby, says Dan Shelley. I like just calling you Dan Shelley now. All right. I'm moving along. Caution, slippery and wet. Are you still here? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to throw these out like Pat said to do. But yeah, okay. Caution. I hope you're here because I have a really good question for you. Caution. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to ask. I'm going to do what Pat said. It's casual Saturday. We're carrying this over to... Okay, caution. I'm glad you're here. Here you go, honey. If you could see one crime of any century solved, what would you pick and why? Any crime of any century, what would you pick? Oh, this one, Buddy Bates, is if you could solve one crime of any century, what would you pick? It goes to Watcher, but it does not Watcher. Caution, but I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll just read these out. Pat Hacker was right. What's new? I should have just listened to her from the get-go. Yeah. I mean, I have a couple that are kind of specialized for Jake, but they can go for anyone. There's nothing in here that's like sexual or, you know, whatever. So, are you gonna, anybody want to answer this? Okay, Batty Woman says, McCann, is that how I met you under my video with McCann? Batty Woman? I think it is. Press 1 if that's true. Buddy Bates says Kennedy. Jean says that's a tough one. Okay, where my cousin Margot Cooper is. You have a missing cousin? Dan Shelley? Oh my God. Hit the sex question. There's really none. I didn't do anything sexual. Oh, that sounds lovely. Plus, my mother is watching. My mother is a subscriber now, but she doesn't want to watch it live. She wants to watch it. The question is, if you could see one crime of any century solved, what would you pick and why? Caution is clutching pearls. Nicholas says MG. I don't know what that means. Batty Woman says Pizzagate, otherwise known as the pedophilia ring. And Jean wants the CIA to tell all. What's MG? World War I, Mark Damon. That would be a good start. Pat says 9/11. That's my answer too, by the way. What's wrong if Mom's listening? She's not a prude or anything. I don't want to sit here and go on about, you know, when's the last time you made violent love and, you know, whatever. I just won't do that. It's inappropriate. Please. Okay. I think everybody answered who wanted to anyway. Okay. Next question. If you had to be trapped in an abandoned mine shaft for 12 hours and 14 minutes, you had to have one of the following 3 people with you. If not, if you choose not to have one of these following 3, you have to enter a box store like Walmart, you know, one of the big box stores, and punch one of the workers dead in the nose and walk away. Chris Christie, Rudy Giuliani, Ted Cruz. Who would you pick to be trapped in an abandoned mine shaft with for 12 hours and 14 minutes? If you choose not to do this, you have to stomp into a big box store, walk up to somebody, punch them in the nose, turn and leave. Mick said he would do the punching. Oh, I like it when Bob Dylan pops in now. Pat would punch the big box store worker. I'm not Mark Damon would go with Giuliani. I'm not sure if, like, some of the across the pond people would know. Choices again, please, are Chris Christie, Ted Cruz, Rudy Giuliani. Gene goes with Chris Christie. Diva says Chris Christie, he's fat, so he knows where the food is. Watcher would go with Ted Cruz. I could make fun of him the whole time. And Nicholas would punch the box worker very gently. Okay. I almost have to go to the restroom, but I'm holding it in now. You like spaghetti. Batty Woman would split the time between the three. Pat Hacker points out that Ted Cruz would pray for your soul the whole time. And Caution, Slippery and Wet couldn't stand Chris Christie's. Now it's fading away. All right, we're moving along. Okay. The whole chat room. If you could expose the criminality of one current or past world leader, who would it be? If you could expose the criminality of one current or past world leader, that's world leader, current or past, who would it be? I'm going to have to go to the restroom. Watcher says Hillary. That's Hillary Clinton. Pat Hacker is Hillary Clinton. I'm not sure if she's a world leader, though, is she? Trump, says Nicholas. Thank you, Mick Boyle, for that. Both Clinton, says Damon. Bush, says Batty Woman, and 9/11. Dick Cheney, that, person that's illegitimate. And Hillary Clinton is Caution, Slippery and Wet. Whoa. Okay, listen. I'm going to have to go to the restroom. This is how it goes. But I have a pre-taped message for you while I'm gone, okay? The World Bank boss, that's a good one. Obama is what Dan Shelley says. Here's my pre-recorded message. You'll get used to this, Dan Shelley. I get up and use the restroom if I have to, and I have to get more coffee. See you soon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly I'm playing this because I've gotten up to use the facilities 5 seconds after the show started, or I'm getting more coffee, or doing whatever it is I do when I leave the live feed. So I thought rather than play music, I will just keep bloviating for a little bit, and then we will have a moment of dead silence. But here, celebrating the 200, although it could change at any minute. But since I've already planned to do it with the 200, I'm doing it with the 200. I had 200 this morning. That's how I'm going to gauge this whole operation, ladies and gentlemen. If I have 200 in the morning, I'm going with it in the afternoon. If I ever reach 300, same deal. Same deal, ladies and gentlemen. So, at any rate, yes, just talk amongst yourselves, chat amongst yourselves. But I didn't want to deprive you of the gift that is me and my voice while I'm up using the facilities, or, brewing more coffee, or taking a natural remedy, or whatever it is that I do. Okay? So I think, let's see, I've been bloviating for 1 minute and 14 seconds. I'm pretty quick when I go. But one never knows, so I'll just continue to go on. Celebrating wildly. As I'm freaking out the cats, and they're all clutching their pearls and running. But actually, Marie is a big old, I don't know what she is now, because she was... I'm back! Did you enjoy my pre-recorded message? Here, let me get back in line here. I thought I'd throw on a flannel. Okay. Oh my God, okay. I hit my hat, so it's kind of goofy looking, like it was great. Alright, let's see what happened here in my absence, ladies and gentlemen. Mick is giving some things. I'm going to tell you, yeah, Kissinger and Dick Cheney, she could have at least left a cat. Mars is out here. I think she'll be around. Here's the world leader I think I'd pick, to be frank with you, to be honest with you. Like, Nicholas loves it when I say that. I think Bibi Netanyahu, maybe. I don't know, though. It's a tough one. It's between him and our dear sweet woman, if you know what I mean. Okay. You ready to move on, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, everybody's talking and having a good time. All right, here goes. Whoever wants to answer, here comes the next question. I love the casual. Can everybody press like, please? Like wildly, if you haven't already. And we have somebody else arriving. Okay. Mick, you'll enjoy this question. If you could take one person aside, lecture him or her, and make him, her, see things your way, who would it be? If you could take one person aside, give them a stern lecture, make them see things the way you see things, who would it be? And it can be anyone. It could be me. It could be a world leader, anybody on earth. Batty woman, best game she's been a part. Mark Damon says the president. Gene says Sean Hannity. I thought that too. I thought about Hannity. And the president would be good. Nicholas would take me aside to see things his way. Anybody else? Okay, here's the deal, by the way. Digital Diva said her grandsons. Mick said no one, really. Like, you wouldn't have a chance to, like, take Donald Trump aside or something. Shelley says Putin. I think I would pick, I was thinking about Sean Hannity as well, or something like that, because he has a pretty big platform. And I think it might be advantageous to whip him aside. You know what I mean? Oh, Batty Woman says, no one, the world would be boring. My mother-in-law, brilliant woman, but blind to the political corruption in the Democratic Party. That's what Watcher says. Diva, Mike Rivera, that's a good one too, because he has a lot of good things to say, but some of them, you know how I feel about it. So, I'm relighting this cig, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. And, okay, we're going to, Mark Damon, LOL. Okay, here goes. Excluding the host, yes, me, I'm not in this. With which chatter would you like to spend an afternoon? Excluding the hostess, because I know you'd all pick me. With which chatter would you want to spend an afternoon? Mick wants to spend the afternoon with Nicholas. Watcher wants to with Pat Hacker, or would, give him the chance. Yeah, I know. Rivera, he's good for certain things, but not everything. Digital doesn't know. Oh, Gene. Yeah, Dan, Shelley says Gene. Not to hurt anybody's feelings or anything. Lionel. Oh, that's who you'd take aside. I know. I like them all, too. But Mark is kind of special. Pat Hacker says I like all my... I don't even know who I'd pick either. Probably Mick, because he's my neighbor. And I've known him for years, and that way I don't cause anyone to clutch pearls. Okay. I know, it's a nice group, isn't it? Why don't you all ask me one? Who is the closest to pass on? I don't know what that means. Who's the closest to... Maybe I'm missing something. I'm getting some gray hair there. Look. Oh, this pillow is wonderful behind me. All right, I'm moving along. I'm just like sitting here in a daze. Right, Pat Hacker, she says because she's chatted with Pat the longest. Yes, okay. Here goes. This is a pretty easy one. Or, it's not that thought-provoking, I don't think. Would you rather have a chef prepare your meals whenever you'd like, a housekeeper, or a chauffeur? It would be for 1 year, and they don't have to live with you. Chef to prepare meals, chauffeur, or housekeeper. Okay, Shelley asked me a question. Meanwhile, while people answer, I'll come back to it, Shelley, I promise. Housekeeper. I don't know what this is the answer to. Hillary, Michelle Obama, Barbara Bush. Okay, a chef is the answer for Shelley. Oh, yeah, Nicholas. By the way, Nicholas is an elitist. His housekeeper also cooks. Lucky him. Then I guess you'd pick a chauffeur. Read mine, Mick says. Okay. I did. I don't understand it. Hillary, Michelle Obama, Barbara Bush. What's this mean? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I have to go back. If you have to... Oh, okay, Mick is asking me one. Let's just hold off here. If you have to be trapped in a silo for 24 hours with one of the following... My choices are Hillary, Michelle Obama, or Barbara Bush. Michelle Obama. And then let me go ahead back to, he lives in Mexico. I don't know, I always wanted to be somebody's cook and chauffeur. Do you want to come visit northwestern Pennsylvania? I would pick the chef. Okay, now, I know that Dan asked me something. If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? Well, this might sound superficial, but I need to make more money at my job. Is that changing something in my life? I need to be paid more for my job. Mick can attest to this, so... yeah, that's what I would change. If it's something else, is that a good answer? Is that okay, Shelley? I did read yours, Mick. Didn't I read it all? Oh my God, wait a minute. Mick, I read yours. And then I have Batty Woman. She wants a housekeeper because she's hopeless. Okay. If not now, Lisa, which time would you have liked to live? That's a good, I think for some odd reason you'll think that I'm an absolute loon. Well, you already do. During the Depression era, the 30s, there's something about it that, I don't know, I just think I wouldn't necessarily want to suffer madly, but the 30s, I think the 30s is my answer. I've thought about that before. Good question, Batty. A single phone call I made 27 years ago. Lisa, what 3 people from history would you invite for dinner and conversation? Oh my God. Maybe Eugene Debs. He's interesting to me. Eugene Debs. Okay, Eugene Debs and the guy who they screwed out of the Democratic nomination in 1944. He was the vice president. Oh my God, what the hell's his name? He was FDR's vice president. Henry Wallace. And... somebody from history, somebody else. So I have Henry Wallace, Eugene Debs, and Nikola Tesla, however you say his name, Nikola Tesla, that's who. Those are the 3. Stop smoking, I enjoy it, but it's killing me. Addiction is enslavement. Okay, all right. I'm going to move on. Oh, by the way, we're going to play this today. Isn't he great? Digital Diva said she was just reading about Henry Wallace. Love Henry Wallace. Tesla, yeah, I thought. Batty Woman says, for me it has to be now because being gay is not so hard. Otherwise, probably the 70s for age right now. Mark would also go with Tesla. Digital Diva says, very interesting. Here's the game plan. We're going to go for 1 hour today because I always like to go for 1 hour because we're going to carry this over tomorrow. It is a weekend celebration. Ding, dang, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. Okay. 80'd. Okay, here we go. Another question. Okay, listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen. To the sound of a truck going by. Yes, Mark Damon says, oh no. If you could perform a ritual of hopping on one foot whilst simultaneously patting your head... Sue, oh my God, hello, welcome, Sue. We might be related. I'll start that again. If you could perform a ritual of hopping on one foot while simultaneously patting your head and repeating a person's name 3 times, resulting in the death of said person, would you do it? You would never be found out. Pat Hacker would like to have dinner with Pablo Picasso, somebody I can't pronounce, Tolstoi, and Gene McCarthy. Mark Damon says yes, would do it. That is hop on one foot, rub your head. Digital wouldn't do it. I don't know if I would or not. And Nicholas says, yes, Trump is bad. I don't know. That's an awful lot of power. Unless it was like some known child molester or something. But I don't even know if I would do that. I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. A baddie woman with dime with the late Margaret Thatcher, who, by the way, was one of our What's My Bag things from the other week, which Mick helped me to figure that out. Dan Shelley says, no, but it would take a lot of restraining at times. And Pat Hacker says, I don't think I could do it. I'm not that coordinated. And Watcher says, let karma handle it. And Buddy Bates said, no, but if I could just make them disappear. That's true. Okay. All right. Here goes. Here's another one. Let me go to one that I can't see that well. Okay, here's a deep one, ladies. I get, like, real close. Everybody welcome Sue. We could be related, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, in a dream, you are given absolute proof that a more advanced society seeded the earth millions of years ago, thereby crushing the creationist story and Darwinian evolution. Do you tell others, even if you are called a kook? I'm waiting patiently for the answer. I'm going to have to drink water galore. Boy, here's my, Sue, just in case you missed. Where's the owl on my shoulder? We've got to be able to see the owl. You can't see him. I'll just hold him up. Mark Damon says it's been done. I know. I'm just asking if you would do it. There's an owl on my shoulder. Hey, do you know that I've been told to quit my dinging? Not really. Somebody just didn't like it, but that's okay. Why can't I get this in here? Well, close enough. Okay, Sue is leaving for a concert soon. Can't stay long. Watcher would do it from a distance. Doesn't want a straitjacket. Jean said she'd be a kook. And Nicholas Miller would do it. Everybody's saying hello, hello. And darn Lisa, you're telling people about my dream. Oh, cute. That's cute. And people are giggling. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, so who knows the truth anyway? That's what I was thinking. I think of things like, you know, what if everything's a dream? What if I'm not really sitting here? It was actually Mick that got me to think this way. Thank you, Miguel. Whenever he came over to visit one day and he said, he just doesn't believe anything anymore. And when he said it, I thought, oh my God, what does he mean he doesn't believe anything? So I just am not 100% sure on anything. I might not even be here. Okay. I'm going to sip coffee and here goes. Would you brain in a jar? That's right. Would you rather be gifted as an artist, like painting and things, a musician, or a public speaker? One of those three. Would you rather be gifted as an artist, a musician, or a public speaker? Digital will always tell the truth no matter what the consequences. Stream stopped. It's back on. Jean says artist. Public speaker, Nicholas. Musician, says Dan Shelley. Public speaker, because digital's already an artist. Musician, says Watcher. I don't know what I'd pick. I know Mick, musician, done the art thing. Pat Hacker really sent me some pretty pictures. Really good stuff. Already an artist, so musician, says Mark Damon. And Nicholas says he would like to do the public speaking in order to sway other people's minds to a better way of being. And Batty Woman would like to be a public speaker. And Sue S., a possible relative, is already an artist and a musician. So therefore, would you go for the public speaking, I guess? And now we're having a conversation about what kind of... You know, Mick is a total artist, not a partial. But Mick, can you do caricatures, or do you know anybody that can? Because I want somebody to caricature me. You know, don't make my nose as big as it should be or anything. And, like, to use it for this game. Just to remind people that are late. Caution says, toured with the stone, steel wheels, tour construction coordinator. That is interesting. And Nicholas is campaigning for position of Queen of the World. For latecomers, here's what we're doing. Share, care, and nostril flare is the name of the game. In a way, being an artist and a musician is a manner of public speaking. That's true, very deep. Sue, who might be my relative. And Mark can interpret with paint. Okay, mind you, we only have like 9 more minutes. I'm going to sign off, you know, in one, like when it's an hour, and then we're going to finish this jazz tomorrow. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, are you ready? Oh, is my brother here? Hello, Blaine. Welcome to the celebration. And it's Share, Care, and Nostril Flare is the name of the game, getting to know each other. I'm glad it's not windy out here. Okay, Blaine is my brother, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here's a question for everyone. On which other country would you like your country's economic system to be based, and why? Or, like, not a change. You know, you can pick that too. But on which other country would you like your country's economic system to be based, and why? Everybody's talking here. Charcoal's my favorite medium. I'm going to take off my socks. Oh, I should show you my socks. They're funny. Norway, assured well-being for all. Here's my socks, ladies and gentlemen. They're kisses. Like Hershey kisses. Cuba, I think socialism is actually working there, says Pat Hacker. Iceland. I think I'd go with Iceland too, Mark Damon. Yeah, Blaine, Sue might be a relative of ours, by the way. Iceland, Norway, says Batty Woman. Iceland, says Watcher. I thought about, I'd really like to go to Iceland. I think they have a good system. What's this mean? And didn't they jail their banksters? Wasn't it Iceland that jailed their banksters? Diva and Mark are chatting about their shared love of art. Mark, I'm doing Silver Point and loves it. Oh, Jean, Costa Rica. No military, humanitarian, environmentalist. That's where Jean lives now. By the way, I almost drew a map of the world to draw the lines, but I didn't. I was too busy working on these thought-provoking questions, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna move on, but still answer whatever you want. Okay, here goes. Would you jump atop a nearby monument during some sort of town or citywide celebration, take a bullhorn and recite William Shakespeare's Hamlet until removed if it meant that a local underprivileged child would have a good holiday season? Oh, people are really starting to get to know each other here. Okay, Batty Woman would, Nicholas would, Watcher would. This was going to be like kind of a Jake question, but Mark Damon would. Yes, not just for the holidays, forever, says Digital. Easy peasy, of course, and I would tell them why. And Pat says she can't climb anymore, and Blaine Hauserman, my brother, says yes. Okay. Moving along, we're almost, well, I'm going to sign off at 1 hour. All right, here goes. If you had to dine with one of the following people and engage in pleasant dinner conversation, or be stricken with a bad case of the flu, who would you pick? The guy who is in charge of the Philippines, John Podesta, or Bill O'Reilly? If you had to go to dinner, have pleasant dinner conversation with one of the following people, the guy who's in charge of the Philippines, I could not ever pronounce his name, Bill O'Reilly, John Podesta. Or you get the flu. Pat Hacker's having the flu. Digital Diva, Duarte, did I say that right? He's the Philippine guy. Sue says, I wasn't an environmentalist or a humanist until I joined the military and understood what a huge mistake that was. Interesting, Sue, who could possibly be our relatives. A lot of people are choosing the flu on this one. Shelley's getting the flu. Jean's getting the flu. Podesta, but I'd put cyanide in his pizza. Duarte, says Blaine Hauserman. Bill O'Reilly, I would really like to dress that far down or something. I don't know. I probably would have dinner with Bill O'Reilly. Maybe we could have a pleasant conversation. And if he didn't make a move on me, I could maybe talk him into, I don't know, something. I don't know. Podesta, but it would not be pleasant. And I'd have a hidden microphone, says Batty Woman. And caution slippery when wet, says Podesta, because I would throw him into a wood chipper before I died. That is beautiful. Okay, goodbye, Sue. I'm so glad you stopped in. Can you press like on your way out? Love you. Even if we turn out not to be blood, I'll claim you every day of the week. Thank you. Okay. We're going to wind down here. I'm going to ask one more question, and then we're going to do our loving and tender sign-off. Okay. Here's a question. Would you rather be an expert on one subject or have more than average knowledge of many subjects, but never reach the expert level? And then there's another part too. We'll just go with that so far. If you choose the expert on one thing, what would it be? Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow, but would you rather be an expert on one subject or have more than average knowledge of many, but never reach the level of expert in any? Dan Shelley says well-rounded knowledge, jack of all trades, lots of subject, the latter. Average, says Watcher. Go back, not so far, and we are all related. That's true. Many subjects, I like being well-rounded, says Pat Hacker. Okay, then the second part does not apply. So far, lots of things. Okay. Here, I hate being a perfectionist, says Buddy Bates. Okay, here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, because I have 2 minutes. I am too, Batty, but I'm taking the... I'm backing away a little bit from being too much of a sponge. It's just... It's sort of driving me nuts, and I don't want to spend all day with political jazz, and... You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay, I'm going to start winding down. 2 more minutes till 1 hour. And you know, I only like to go 1 hour. Watcher, I'm wondering if you're proud of me that I only use the facilities one time. I got to pick everything apart. And the subject would be world literacy. Well, that's good, Nicholas. Okay, we're going to finish. We're going to do this, the rest of this share care and nostril flare tomorrow at 2:30. Oh, I have a question. Did anybody get notification that I was going live? Like, I posted it an hour early. Can you press 1 if you got the notification that I was going live at 1:30? Like that no one did. No. Yes. Watcher, did you? Oh, okay, Nicholas did and Jean did. What I did was here, it asked me if I wanted to... Oh, okay. Huh. All right, good. Now I know how to do that. Let me ask you another question. Did you see, like, in that notification, did it show this? Just press yes if it did. Or press yes. Press 1 if it did. Okay, Mark Damon said no. Pat Hacker said yes. Huh, well, I'll try that again tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I'm going to wind totally down, ladies and gentlemen. I got a 30-minute, and right now, notification, says Jean. Can't remember. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking part in the insanity of Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues, leave labels at the door, and type in what I say last. Type in what I say last for a prize of this. What's my parting word every week? Last. Oh, cute, Pat Hacker. Live large, y'all be proud, be loud. Well, that's not it. Okay, it's research before you judge, okay? Research before you judge, yeah. Okay, this has been a delight. I've gone 1 hour and 7 minutes. This was great fun as usual. Peace and love to all. Later, it's been interesting. Gene, I have questions about a job offer, okay? Oh my God, Benny Loco. Glad you're here. We're signing off though, honey. But come back tomorrow. We're going to do it again with... I got to get some printer ink, I think. Okay, love everyone. I'm going to press finish here. Have a good one.